dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
Hello viewers, welcome to today's news. The headlines: 26.5 million Nigerians may face crisis in 2024. Next after this, we have Nigerians are getting poorer and hungry while federal government borrows to fund luxuries. But before we proceed with this news, welcome to Reality Latest GC, home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video. You can send in your comments and keep the conversation lively in our comment section. There was a report by Scãttèrlize that about 26.5 million people in 26 states of Nigeria will face food crisis between June and August 2024. And the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, also reported that the research result that was contained in the November analysis result presentation organized by the Kwara Ministry of Agriculture and Human Development in collaboration with the Scãttèrlize and other partners. The report stated that anticipated people, including internal displaced persons in Zamfara, Sokoto, and Borno states, that may likely be affected. So, speaking at the meeting, Mr. Isa Oloruku Oba, the permanent secretary of the ministry, noted that such reports paint a gloomy picture of the food and nutritional security facing the country. So he said that it is critical for decision makers to plan ahead of such danger looming and provide lasting solutions. So according to him, he said the meeting afford all critical stakeholders to deliberate on the way forward, because it's going to be serious. Hey, my people are going to suffer because the way things are getting so expensive these days, hey, it's something else. He also retaliated on the resolve of the state government to ensure relevant stakeholders, especially farmers, because they are empowered and they receive the necessary aid to ensure food security in the state. Still deliberating on the food security, Mr. Olusoje, the state cadre harmonized coordinator, said Kwara has an estimated population of about 3.73 million based on the 2021 population projection. So he observed that the agriculture offers the source of livelihood to majority of the population through subsistence, traditional farming like rice, cassava, yam, soya beans, maize, bean seed, guinea corn, groundnut, corn peel 3, including cashew nuts and palm oil. So there are some exploitation of hardwood timber and various forest resources such as shea nuts and locust beans. He also stated that the increase in inflation resulted from a combination of supply side factors, including disruption of agricultural activities caused by high cost of farm inputs and insecurity. The other things he also included were the exchange rate devaluation, then increase in security tariff and fuel increase that resulted to increase in transportation costs. If you check what is happening, you understand that the food inflation rate in September 23 was 30.64% on a year-on-year basis, which was 7.30 percentage points higher compared to the rate recorded in September 2023, which is 23.34%. And the resource person said that the higher the fuel prices, the higher the food prices, and the higher the cost of farm inputs and inflation of other consumers' commodity have been the key drivers of food and nutrition security in Kwara. So the increase in fuel prices and in the exchange rate were the major shock which affected the livelihood, economic, transportation, agricultural activities, and every other sector of the economy. Though Kwara has, abundant food in the state, but it's worrisome that food are being exported outside the detriment of the state. Mr. Oyawoye emphasized that agricultural produce, especially food crops that are cultivated in the state, should remain in Kwara to ensure food security, and farmers should be encouraged to focus more on food crops instead of depending largely on cash crop. So they should ensure that large yield of food are processed. And he also appealed to the state government to encourage all year-round farming, adding that such must be ingrained in all systems. In Dr. Habib Lawal presentation, the state coordinator of the Accelerated Nutrition Results in Nigeria submitted his project, which was titled Nutrition is Linked to Food Security. So he's calling on the government for consistent action to ensure food security in the country, because children, elderly, pregnant and maternity mothers are at great risk. So he warned that the country is still grappling with problem of stunted growth among children, and that stakeholders at the meeting recommended dry season farming and irrigation should be encouraged all over the state in order to increase the availability of food crops throughout the season. They also recommend that food crop marketers should be encouraged in the state to ensure that people in the state have easy access to this crop from different areas of cultivation. This will really help, honestly, if they can abide to this, because the way things are going, it will get to a point whereby most people will not have the money to purchase the food items. That will result to stunt growth or deaths. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your opinion, your contributions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Moving on to the next one, we have the Special Assistant on Public Communication to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Mr. Frank Shaibu, released his report recently saying that Nigeria Bureau of Statistics (NBS) confirmed what most Nigerians are already facing. He said that the fact that Nigeria spend a large chunk of their earning on food alone was proof that the economy under All Progressive Congress-led federal government is on the verge of collapse. He said he is not surprised about the findings of the report, which shows that more Nigerians are being impoverished and that they are spending the little they have on feeding alone. What is new? Is it the fact that the price of basic food items and consumables have pushed inflation to record heights? It is simply a confirmation of what they have always told Nigerians about this government. Nigerians will recall that the last time the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics released their report when inflation climbed to double digits as soon as APC came into office in 2015, they informed Nigerians that situation can only get worse because the APC is not prepared for governance. If Nigerians can recall the battle cry of this administration, is it that it will build on what the Muhammad Buhari administration did? What Nigeria did not hear was that the suffering Nigeria were subjected to was for 8 years and it will be doubled. The number of Nigerians living in extreme poverty, which stood at over 133 million, representing roughly 64% of Nigeria during the Buhari regime, has risen under Tinubu. When PDP invites Nigerians to know that when the PDP was in power, their economic was in robust health. Inflation was within single digits. The exchange rate of the naira to dollar was around 180 to $1 USD. But today, the naira is the worst performing currency in the world exchange at over 1,000 to $1 USD dollar. A 50 kg bag of rice under successive PDP government sold for no more than 8,000 per bag, but now you will struggle to get the same bag for more than 50,000. At the same time, the national minimum wage stands at 30,000 per month. The reality on the ground is that Nigerians have never had it so bad, but President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his team are busy funding their luxury lifestyle with huge budgets for the renovation of official residency and the purchase of vehicles. Little, if anything, was included in the supplementary budget signed by the president for healthcare, building of schools and provision of infrastructure that will benefit Nigeria poor and vulnerable. This is so bad, honestly. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.